What else has been going on? Oh, I'm going to Tassie, unfortunately. I'm going to Tassie. Actually, by the time you listen to this, unless you're a Patreon supporter, I will be in Tasmania because I'm going to visit my friend Greeley in Risdon Prison. And if you want to send a letter to Greeley, I think check a couple of later episodes or even the podcast group. I've put his address to send a letter to him while he's in prison. Which is almost as bad as being in Tasmania. Poor cunt. But I finally locked down a visit with him, booked it in. Because I didn't know this, guys, but when you have a friend in prison, you get treated like a criminal too. When you talk to them on the phone, you got to be fucking approved. You got to be checked by the government. You got to not have your own criminal record. You have to never have been in that prison before. You have to... They fucking search you. There's a list of things you can and can't say. You can't take things in with you. For some reason, you can't take weapons. I'm not sure. Oh, because they don't like weapons. There's a whole bunch of shit. They treat you like a criminal. It's like, bro, I didn't do anything. I just want to talk to my friend. Because I hate sending letters. And he doesn't have... I can't FaceTime him, can I? But, I was calling it. I'm so fucking out of my depth. Like all my other dangerous friends, all my other mates, my criminal mates, they know what's going on. They're like, as soon as Greeley went in, they were all caught up. They were like, free grills, FTS, fuck the system, and then they just organized. They made sure that they were approved visitors. They put themselves on the approved call list. I'm an approved visitor, but he can't call me. I don't know why. What's wrong with my phone number, right? They sent him letters. They organized this and that. They got in the courts. They knew the whole deal, right? Because this is something... I've got tough friends, but I'm not, like, in it, you know? People that are in the vortex of tough and criminal and fuck cops and drugs, all that shit. I love that. I love dipping my toe in, you know? Dip my toe in, hang out with people with face tattoos for one night, take it out, live my life for 3 months. In and out. That's how you do it. Because if you go too far in, next thing you know, you've got face tats, you're missing teeth, and you've punched a police officer. You don't want to go too far in. But if you just dip your toe in, a lot of good fun, a lot of good stories to bring back to your podcast, and you get to meet people from all walks of life, right? Gives you anyway. What I'm saying is, FTS, fuck the system. But then, you know, for 3 months, I'll be like, cops and laws, good idea. I like that. Make society run, okay? Except for the ones that get pedophiles killed in prison. What am I saying? Oh, yeah, they knew everything. I'm so out of my fucking depth, like having a friend in prison. I don't know what to do. So I call the prison. I've been trying to book this for 3 weeks because he's only allowed 2 visitors a week, and they get booked up. He's popular, right? He's a very popular man. He gets lots of visits. And I'm trying to book a visit. I had to call like fucking 6 times. For some reason, when you Google it on Google to see their opening hours, the prison, it always says closed. And that amuses me because, of course, it's closed. It's a prison. If it was open, wouldn't work very well, would it? But anyway, they're open from fucking 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., the customer service, where people can call and ask about prison. Can you let him out? No? Oh, you fucking dogs. And you hang up and you call tomorrow. Can you let him out today? No? Oh, you fucking dogs. Just do that. I guess they must get a lot of that. Free Tony. Free Tony. He killed 2 cops and punched his missus, but fuck the system. Hang up. I bet they get so many prank calls like that. Fuck the system, bro. You dogs. Cops are criminals. Punch cops. Live free. Bet they get heaps of that. But I'm calling. I reckon I can tell by talking to the lady, I'm the most polite cunt they've ever spoken to. I'm like, hello, I would like to book a visit with prisoner Andrew Greeley. I don't know why every time I call them, I go, prisoner Andrew Greeley. Of course he's a prisoner. Otherwise, why the fuck would I be calling him? Hi, I'd like to book a visit with Andrew Greeley. Sorry, Andrew Greeley is not a prisoner. Oh, sorry, I have the wrong number. Is that what I think is going to happen? I keep saying, hello, I would like to book a call with prisoner Andrew Greeley. And she goes, yep, no worries, we can do that for you. And I go, oh, can I do Friday? And they go, ooh, sorry, he's actually booked up for his 2 visits for the week. And I'm like, all right, that's all right, no worries, I'll just book one for next week. And they go, ooh, sorry, you can't book more than 6 days in advance. And I said, why? And she said, because this is a prison. And then I went, oh, I'll call back on Monday then. And then I call back on Monday. I'm like, hi, I would like to book a visit with prisoner Andrew Greeley. And she goes, yep, no worries. Lock it in for Saturday. I'm like, yep, let's do it on Saturday. Great. Now, it is going to be a box visit. Is that okay? And I went, fuck, I got no idea what a box visit is. What's a box visit? Is that good or is that bad? Box visit. Yes, that's fine. And then I hung up. And then I Googled it and I couldn't find what a box visit was. So I just thought about it for 5 days. I was like, what's a box visit? Do we sit on a box? Are we in a box? Do we meet in a boxing ring? Do we fight? Do we meet in some woman's pussy? What's a box visit? Do we meet and I give him a box full of treats? What is a box visit? I don't get it. Anyway, then I did the Comics Lounge and I talked to Chris Wainhouse and I was like, finally, someone who's been to jail. I can talk to this person. Great. What's a box visit? And he goes, well, a box visit is when he's in the box and you talk to each other and there's glass separating you and you talk to each other on the phone. And I went, oh, fuck, that sucks because I want to, give him a hug, shake his hand, say hello, see him, have a conversation at a table like you see on Law & Order SVU. And he goes, no. A box visit is actually not as good for you, but much better for him. And I went, why? And he goes, because for a box visit, because you can't touch and you obviously can't pass him anything, he doesn't have to get his asshole searched on the way out. And I went, oh, great. I guess it's a good thing that we got a box visit. Because I guess if you don't have a box visit, at the end of that normal visit where you can touch, he gets a fucking rim visit from the prison guards and they have a look. And that's not good, is it? So I'm excited for my box visit with prisoner Andrew Greeley. Should be fun. Well, it won't be fun. I'm bummed that he's in there, but I don't know. Be good to see him anyway. It's funny. I got so many rapper friends. I was texting Manners, and I said, "Oh, I'm gonna visit Greeley." And rapper friends are just like, rapper friends and comedian friends are kind of similar in like you can't separate what they do from their identity, you know? Like if I'm talking to my comedian friends, I will always hear jokes. And they'll always be like shitty ones. Because if it's actually a good joke, you don't text it to a friend, you write it down. So when I'm talking to my fucking rapper friends, you can't separate the rapper from the person. So I just get like puns, wordplay, and shitty bars in my text, because if they were good bars, they would write them down to go into a song, right? So I'm texting Manners and I go, oh, I'm going to go visit prisoner Andrew Greeley in Risdon Prison. And he goes, you're a stand-up man. No pun intended. It's like, bro, you 100% intended the fuck out of that, and I respect it. Stand by that. You're a stand-up man. And he thought, because you can't separate the rapper from the person, right? Because Manners thought that, bro, you're a stand-up man. And he thought, that's kind of corny. I won't write it down in my bars book, but I will text it to Lewis. He can get my shitty bar that's not even good enough for a tweet, right? Because I respect that. I send my shitty jokes to my rapper friends. I was texting Cursor. And then 2 hours later, he texts me accidentally. He goes, fuck it, bro. If it's ready, drop it now. That didn't mean to text that to me. He was talking about his film clip that came out. But he goes, fuck it, bro. If it's ready, drop it now. And then I sent him a picture of spaghetti on the floor. And I went, fuck. I thought you were talking about my dinner. It was ready, so I dropped it on the floor. And that is the worst joke I've ever thought of in my life. And he texts me back, ha, ha, ha. And I know he didn't laugh. I know he didn't laugh at all, right? Because that sucks. But you can't separate the comedian from the person, so all of my friends get my shit jokes that don't even make it to Twitter. And also, so do you cunts. So enjoy Pastor on the Floor comedy. Fucking hell.